Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Duo FBL Box Fight Tournament. This tournament is an awesome event. If you guys are new, we have two incredible teams joining us today, including Noxy, a pro playing alongside of Texy. Texy's a creative demon on that Mount Rushmore of FBL Box Fight teammates. And then we have Quantang and Victor V, also a pro and a creative warrior. So we have a very even matchup today, and it's going to be insane. You're not going to want to miss it. So before we get started, I want to quickly hop into a call with our group of players. First, we're going to start off with Noxy and Texy. Let's see what they have to say.
Yeah.
Noxy.
I'm pretty sure he's...
Texy, guys, welcome to the tournament. Guys, I wanted to get a little bit of an insight about how you guys are planning to play today. Noxy, get us started. What is your strategy today?
I'm just gonna quick dead Victor V, and then Texy can just stalemate Quantang.
There we go, Texy, man. How you feeling about that, man? You feeling confident?
Feeling really confident. Originally, I think it was supposed to be Victor V and Dash, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely a lot more confident playing against Quantang. I kind of know how he plays, so it should be pretty comfortable.
There you go. Well, guys, we are wishing you the best of luck, and we hope to speak with you at the end.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Quantang, Victor V, guys, how are we doing today?
I'm doing good.
Guys, welcome to the tournament. Quantang, how are you feeling today? I heard it was a last-minute switch. Your last-minute fill-in. Are you feeling confident going into the tournament today?
Yeah, I'm feeling so confident because I have so much. I want to play this tournament so hard, and I think we can do it really good. I just need to quick that Texy, but it's going to be a little harder because he's 0 ping, but it doesn't matter.
Absolutely. Now, Victor V, how are you planning today to utilize that timer to your advantage? Obviously, you know that the timer is going to be ticking, and how do you plan on utilizing that timer today?
Oh, there's a timer? I don't really know about this stuff.
There is a timer. So we have two 20-minute timers, and your goal is to get the most amount of points within that time frame. So first half 20 minutes, second half 20 minutes, and then you're trying to get as many points by getting eliminations, by getting the first blood of each half, by getting a revive on your tournament or on your teammate, and then winning the actual round. So how do you plan on utilizing that timer today?
I don't know, maybe just ran them a couple times. I only put the old one where they just did the clicks box fight. I didn't know they updated the system.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully you are ready to go. Guys,
Yeah, hopefully.
wishing you guys the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so that's going to be our teams today. It's going to be an interesting one. You heard this is Victor V's first time, was not even ready and had no idea that there was a timer involved, but I will give you guys the rundown really quick. Also, yes, Victor V was munching down on that food. But anyway, here is that rundown on these points today. Okay, so two 20-minute halves, okay? So at the end of the 40 minutes, your goal is to have as many points as possible. You can get points by getting 2 points per elimination, 5 points if you can win the round, 1 point if you can win the revive, and at the start of every single half, there's 7 points up for grabs if and only if you can get that first elimination. So that is going to be the key for these players, is getting that first elimination and getting a quick head start here in the Box Fight Tournament. Remember, this round is for a share of that $1,000 prize pool. You can absolutely join us every single week, and if you are interested in playing in this tournament, you can do so by going to our Twitter at Pandvil FBL, liking and retweeting, following our Twitter. You're not going to want to miss it. So much to play for these duos. $1,000 on the line. We've done this for 26 weeks now. We are on week number 26, and we're not slowing down. So be sure to hit that follow button and turn those notifications on, because we have so much incredible content coming. You're not going to want to miss it. So right now, the players are getting into their matches. They're selecting those weapons, and then we are going to go ahead and get everything going. We have our referee in the match. We have our production team in the match, and we have everything situated, and we are playing on the tournament server, so that's going to be in a central. And without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get started. We are still waiting on one player, and that's Victor V. Victor V we're still waiting on him to get into his team. Looks like he was munching down on that snack, trying to get that pre-game energy through those snack bars or chips or whatever the heck he was eating. But looks like he's finally walking over, so he's gonna go right up into his team, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Looks like he just entered, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. $1,000 on the line, and here we go. Alrighty, we're gonna start over here with Victor V. You can see the top of your screen, that timer is ticking here. 2 20-minute timers on the board here. And these players are going to try to get as many points as possible in that time frame. Very short time frame here. And with this amount of money on the line, it's going to be about who can take the best peaks. You can see Noxy right here down the middle lane here. He's trying to put some pressure on Victor V, making a wide edit. Shotgun shot coming in. Setting up a left-hand peek. We don't see this very often from these players, but a left-hand peek can be used to trick your enemies, because you can see the peek he's setting up right now is the most common edit we see in these box fight tournaments. And we got Quantang up here with that colorful name, as Quantang typically does with his IGN. He's facing some damage right there. You see some more action happening as Noxy having to find some time to pop those seals as well. Victor V down the middle. He's put up some pressure on Noxy. Another 43 tag. Looks like Noxy's head was just slightly exposed right there. He's feeling some pressure. Not going to be enough, though. And again, I just want to remind you, we do have Noxy and Texy versus Quantang and Victor V. So pressure coming up on this middle lane right now. Noxy holding those walls, and these players are going to take it a little bit slow here, because they know that once they get that first elimination, they're going to get a massive head start for a lot of these players. That first elimination in each half is worth 7 points, and then you can get 2 if you can get the full elimination, which means that's 9 points up for grabs with that first elimination. So these players, they want it so bad. Shots coming in right now. Victor V putting up the pressure here as Quantang drops down to low ground. Only 43 HP for him. You can see Quantang and Victor V playing side by side right now. They have to play close again with that first blood on the line here. They want to make sure they are playing smart. Looks like he did just get tagged. Noxy does get a crack right there with that AR. 132 HP for him. He's going to continue to put up some pressure. Another AR beam coming in, but he had that pre-fire already ready to go in the back of his head, so he's going to continue to put up some pressure here. You can see them continuing to have a bit of a stalemate here. All the action happening right there as Texy, our first look at him for the night. He only has 9 bills left, a 26 tag. Is he going to be aggressive here? He's feeling the pressure on this left side of zone here. On this left side of zone, though. And he has to find some time to be smart about his peaks. Already nearly 3 minutes gone, and we have not even seen an elimination yet. They are playing slow. A very even matchup here. We have 2 tier 3 pros and 2 creative warriors, one on either team, and this is going to be a great matchup here. Very even today, as Noxy with 5 bills left, 12 AR bullets left as well, so it's going to be a battle of the waiting games here as he gets cracked up. Quantang going to be on this middle lane here, 43 builds remaining. He does have 51 AR ammo, so that's going to be a good amount here to continue to put up some pressure. The shots are coming in. He tries to grab the wall. He does, but he's not going to take a shotgun shot when he needed to. He could have possibly taken it, but now he's down to 12 HP. 12 HP and Dream, only 2 builds remaining in his inventory. Is he going to be making a move, or is he going to play conservative here as he's not working his way on that right side of zone? Shots coming in, though. You see, it is just a stalemate right now. We are 4 minutes in, no elimination yet. As the shotgun shot's coming in, the pre-fire coming in as well. And it looks like Texy's able to draw that first elimination and get that first blood. So 9 points on the board, and that's going to be an elimination for him. So that's 16 points already for that home side, 0 for the away team. We are 4 minutes in. Texy working his way down this middle lane here. Already 2 eliminations for him. Just last week, he had 24 eliminations. Can he top that today? Our elimination record is 39. And that record's held by Chimp right now. And these players We've heard them in the past. They're eager to have that. Texi gets his elimination already off the start here. So Victor V's the first one to fall. Noxie putting up the pressure. He gets headshotted, but not going to be enough for him. You got Kwantang. Kwantang left to solo clutch here, potentially going for a revive. Remember, if they do get the revive, they do get an additional point added as well as a revive. But Kwantang's pushed all the way back, feeling the pressure. Only 130 mats already. Victor V's body is bleeding out, and it looks like he finally got the elimination from Texi. Texi's going to be the first one, but with only 100 mats remaining, what a shot from there, from Kwantang right there. It looks like he's able to actually grab the mats. That's going to be huge as Kwantang is now left to solo clutch. He's going to be popping those minis. You see he's going to take it slow, and Texi and Noxie, they're not going to rush this. They want to take as much time as possible because they know that Kwantang's capable of hitting those hard shots. But he's sitting on low ground right now, not going to be too aggressive with this one. As he's pushing all the way in the back left corner. He does see his enemy in the distance, so he's going to be trying to grab this wall, but right now he's sitting on low ground. The shotgun shot coming in, not going to be able to connect. A 123 tag and a 30 tag to follow. So this is why Texi and Noxie are taking their time, because they know that Kwantang is capable of hitting these massive shots right here. An absolute stellar start and a comeback right now for Kwantang. And if they want to have some kind of momentum going into the next round, Kwantang really needs to connect with these shots even more than he's already doing. He is crouch walking, but that's a risky play, especially when you're taking that left-hand peek, and you can see the camera angles on the right shoulder of these players. So taking a right-hand peek like what he's doing right now is so crucial, because it means you can see your opponent, but your opponent cannot see you. And you can see he does get tagged right there, but luckily he does have a slurfish in his inventory. So he's going to find some time to pop that back up to 197 HP, which means now he can withstand a one pump. Not anymore though, as he does get tagged. Just a little bit AR bullets coming in. Plenty of AR ammo still to work with though, as the AR shots are coming in from the distance, and Noxie is going to be the one to continue to put up the pressure. Texi and Noxie going to continue though, playing from distance. And they're taking this one slow. No rush right now. When you're playing against someone like Kwantang, you have to take it slow and do exactly that. Just play from distance. Try to take as many shots as possible. Loses that wall. Texi's there to get a hard shot, but Noxie's able to clean that one up, and that's going to add some more points to the board. That's 25 for the home team, consisting of Noxie and Texi, and 0 for the away team, consisting of Kwantang and Victor V. Shotgun shots coming in from Noxie. Noxie has to retreat back. Looks like he's going to try to grab that wall. Not going to be enough, though, as Kwantang is going to be able to put up some pressure. Looks like he does get a hard AR beam. Sitting at the wall, he does grab the wall. Looks like he is able to, actually he does lose that wall. He's able to escape out of that one quickly though. Looks like we do have a few players popping those minis, taking some time to heal right now. A little bit of a stalemate here. And again, we do have Noxie and Texi. Noxie, that tier 3 pro, has several $1,000s earned. Playing alongside of Texi. Texi has more money earned in FBL Boxfight than any player in history. Over $3,000 earned in FBL. He's been playing since late July. And he is here to play again to dominate the battlefield. They're playing against Victor V and Kwantang. Victor V, a tier 3 pro, also has several $100s earned to the Battle Royale side. And Kwantang, Creative Warrior, several $1,000s earned in creative. Victor V has to escape all the way though. He's gonna find some time to pop some heals. Noxie's gonna put some pressure. He does see Kwantang out in the distance though, but he's hiding behind a right-hand peak. So Kwantang again finding some time to try to find a good angle here, but feeling some pressure though as his opponent's spraying on low ground. Trying to sneak up on his opponent. Not going to be able to connect with that one, though. 11 minutes remaining in this first half of play here. We're 1 minute away from that first quarter being finished and heading into our second quarter A 50 dink right there from Quanting. Another 108 tag, and I believe that's going to lead to an elimination for him. So Quanting with a beautiful shot there, as he's now putting up those AR beams, and it's Texi on low ground who's feeling some pressure. 52 HP left for him. No more heals and only one single build left in his inventory. 10.5 minutes remaining for him. It looks like he's able to go down. So it's a 1v1 Texi versus Quanting. Actually, no, I do apologize. It's Quanting and Victor V are still up. And it looks like they are going to be able to get that elimination. And just like that, they're able to get themselves on the board. 25-9 right now. Texi and Noxy still in the lead at 25 points. Quanting, Victor V at 9 points. They are going to be that away team. 66 tag coming in. Texi did not block his back, and it's not going to be enough. Texi goes down with a wide edit. Texi did get awareness checked. Victor V able to grab that wall on the right side of zone here. Victor V has everything you could ask for in the inventory. 2 slurfish and plenty of mats and AR ammo to work with. He's going to be trying to grab these walls on this far side of zone here. Texi is back at that pregame lobby. Shotgun shots coming in here. And now he's trying to escape his opponent. Is Noxy on low ground. Noxy gets full boxing. Quanting is there to get the elimination. 25 for our home team, 18 for our away team. Our away team is climbing back right now as they get 2 back-to-back rounds. But Texi and Noxy still in the lead right now as Texi grabs the wall. Looks like he's trying to put up some pressure. Spray from his left side of zone here, but he's feeling the pressure. Now he's in a full cone right there. We call that Pokeball. So Texi does get in that cone, but tries to hold that shotgun out, go for the pre-fire. Not going to be able to connect with that one, though, as Texi and Noxy are full in that backside of the zone now. Feeling some pressure as Victor V and Quanting are putting up some pressure on low ground. He does get pickaxe from that height. Shotgun in hand is Victor V, trying to patiently await his opponent. Noxy trying to jump in, 48 HP for him. 8.5 minutes on the board, and now he's going to find some time to pop those heals. Looks like he did get an elimination. It looks like it is Victor V there to get the elimination. And now it's Victor V versus Noxy. Victor V and Noxy right now. It's a 1v1 scenario. We're going to see this a lot today between these players. 2 tier 3 pros. Several $1,000s in Battle Royale split amongst these players. The Creative Warriors and Texi and Quanting are down, but it's Victor V to see if he can put up some damage and numbers down this middle lane. And he's going to have to find some time to pop those heals. It's not going to be enough, though. You know, all these players back in the lobby. Some action happening here, though. And it looks like Victor V is going to be the one to get full box. He has to escape down to low ground, feeling the pressure. We got all these players back in that lobby, so we're going to head over to Noxy here. Noxy is going to be putting up some more pressure. 150 mats for him. Not a lot, though. Those mats are going to start becoming a factor. Looks like Noxy's actually able to grab those mats from that eliminated body. But 7 minutes on the board remaining in this first half of play. 27-20. The match has certainly become a lot closer on that score. 7 points separate these pairs of duos here. And when you have $1,000, a share of $1,000 on the line here, it's all about the waiting game. Who can make that better edit? Who can have the better angle here? As Noxy sets up a right-hand peek, but not going to be able to withstand the pressure of his opponent. Victor V. Another shot coming in. Tries to make a wide edit here. Is he going to have the full box? Noxy trying to advance. Can he make this edit? The shotgun shot in hand. Tries to go for the edit. It's a massive crack. So had that wall. That's going to be a huge advantage as Noxy does get a crack right there. And he's trying to continue to put up some pressure because he can hear his opponent in the distance popping those heals. Noxy does get hit. It's trying to pop some minis though. Victor V in the distance trying to use the AR. You can see what they're doing. They're playing from distance because if they get up close, they risk getting one pump. They risk having a hard shot being taken against them. And Noxy can just continue to play from distance because he has so many minis. He had 3 minis just a moment ago in his inventory, and now he can play from distance. Even if he does get tagged, he can still pop those heals. So he does pop it just above 100 HP now is Noxy, shotgun in hand, grabs the wall, goes for the bait and switch. And now he's looking for a hard shot here to try to connect. Another 33 tag comes in, does not get tagged right there, and he knows his opponent is now less than 33 HP after he hits on 33 white. It hit him twice. Tries to go for these shots here. Can he connect with one more shot? Tries to go for the wall, able to grab the stair though. 3 builds remaining, 2 builds remaining, 1 single build left for Noxy. No mats remaining. Does he know? Does not look like he did know, but I'm sure he does now. So now he has no more materials. And now he has to run back into his old box. Less than 5 minutes remaining in this first half of play. It is a stalemate happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute stalemate happening right here. 7 points separates these pairs of players. And when you have a share of a $1,000 prize pool on the line, you have to play conservative. You have to play smart here. Otherwise, it's not. It's all for what? All for nothing if you cannot hit a crucial shot here. Only 7 points separates these players with as we approach our 4-minute mark in this first half of play. You gotta imagine trying to make smart decisions here as Noxy tries to go for a sneaky jump shot, and there's no more AR ammo for Noxy, and he's having to work his way all the way back. And at this point, he has no information on how much builds his opponent has. How many healing items does he potentially have? You see Noxy just taking his sweet time. Looks like Victor V does have a little bit of AR ammo to work with still. Noxy only a shotgun in hand, tries to break that wood wall, which looks like he does. Both these players, they're just taking their sweet time. Noxy and Texy are currently the team 7 points ahead. But if the away team can get the elimination and the win, which they will, if the away team can eliminate Noxy, it's going to be all tied at 27 all. But right now, Noxy could potentially be waiting it out to halftime, which I know that it's still 3 minutes away. But Noxy knows that once that halftime hits, the players are going to get a refresh on their mats, on their ammo, on their heals, and their duo partners since they're down. So Noxy, since he's in the lead, having an opportunity here to just take it slow. Not rush it because they don't want to lose the lead. Looks like Noxy's gonna try to run over to his opponent, getting a little bit impatient here. Shotgun shot coming in. Noxy trying to sneak up on his opponent. It's all about patience here, ladies and gentlemen. Who can hit that hard shot? It looks like Noxy does get cracked right there. He has to run all the way back. Gets the elimination though. Slides his way all the way across the box, and he's able to get the elimination. 34-20. That is going to be a much healthier lead now for them. 14 points. This is our lowest point total in a half so far in the history of FBL. You can see what it means to these players. As Quanting hits a hard shot on Noxy. The revenge tour is happening now. 2-minute warning now into effect. A 14-point lead for that home side here. And I did just hear a crack. Looks like Texy was the one to get that crack. The arrow beam coming in here as he sets up a beautiful window edit. Gets knocked down though, so he has to escape over to his left as Victor V is now popping those heals. Noxy feeling the pressure. 190 HP, or wood left I should say for him. 162 HP remaining. He's feeling the pressure. Some shotgun shots coming in. Victor V having to escape down to the low ground. Looks like it's Noxy trying to advance his opponents. Shotgun in hand. It looks like he's going for the AR beam. He does get tagged right there. Shotgun still in hand. No more heals left for Noxy. 34 HP, but he has to work his way down to his duo. The pressure is mounting right now. It looks like Texi did have a little bit of heals to drop him. Texi 100 HP, did still have that fish in his inventory. Looks like, or minis I should say rather. And he drops down, gets the elimination just in the nick of time. Almost spoke too soon. But Texi's able to get that elimination. Now he's sneaking over to his opponent. Tries to go for a drop down here. And it looks like Noxy is able to grab the elimination. 30 seconds left. And they have a 23-point lead now. 43-20. That's 4 eliminations for Texi. A bit of a slow start for both of these pairs of teams here, as we have the lowest amount of point total we've ever seen in FBL history at halftime. Goes to the full box, able to get that elimination. And the pair of duo is able to grab that one. 5 seconds left on the board. Are they going to be able to sneak elimination? 22 tag. Looks like they're going to be taking this one over all the way to halftime here. And again, ladies and gentlemen, in case you guys are new, at halftime, these players are going to get a fresh reset on their healing items, on their mats, on their ammo, and their duo partner if they do go down. So right now, everything resets except the score. That score is still going to remain the same at the top of your board. 45-20 is the score. Home team consisting of Noxy and Texi in the lead, and they're taking on the away team, Quantang and Victor V. What is going to happen in this half? Are these players going to continue to play slow, or is it going to be a little bit of a momentum change? And Texi putting up the numbers right there, grabs some more damage as Victor V is there trying to help his teammate out. Quantang, who does get cracked. Another pre-fire coming in for Texi. Texi hits a hard shot. And it looks like Quantang is going to be dropping that healing item over to his teammate. Another 45 tag coming in for Noxy. It looks like Quantang almost tried to jump at his face, but Noxy was fully prepared, able to grab the wall, and has him in his full cone right now. But it's not going to be enough, though. Noxy was trying to be smart, wait for his duo to come all the way over, but wasn't going to be enough. Looks like Quantang able to get out of that one. Looks like Quantang's gonna be working on this right side of the zone. Grabs that wall. AR bullets coming in from the low ground. But right now we do have a stalemate. These players try to be very smart with their peeks. You see what Texi does so well right there. Why Texi is such a good box fighter is because once he makes the edit, he always swings down to the left. You're gonna see this movement consistently from Texi. Takes a shot, but he swings down to the left always. He's always so consistent about taking angles. He's so intentional about his movement in these box fights. He doesn't want to take damage every single time. You can see he swings down to the left side, trying to avoid any bit of damage, because if you don't, you're going to get tagged quite hard there. As Victor V now has to escape down to low ground, jots both of his minis down to Quantang, who's significantly lower than he is. You got Noxy sitting on this middle lane here, being very patient, gets the elimination right there. So a beam coming in for him. He is able to draw the elimination, and it's Texi working his way down this middle lane here. Now it's a 2v1 scenario. Texi and Noxy able to grab the first blood of the half as well, which puts them ahead on the leaderboard as well, getting that 7 points for the first blood. AR beam coming in, and Texi's having to work his way back as he's feeling the pressure, but they do have him full box right now. It's only a matter of time before Texi's able to grab that elimination. Now the home side with a 41-point lead. Victor V down this middle lane, trying to grab the wall. Ooh, a massive tower there, 121 damage, and it looks like he hit his toes. Might have been a full body shot, but every single pellet of that shotgun hit with that one. What an angle from him. Shotgun shots coming in, trying to set up a beautiful right-hand peek here is Noxy. Noxy working his way down the middle. Tries to grab the wall, not going to be able to though in that case. 260 mats remaining left for Texi. It looks like Noxy was significantly more lower than Texi, so Texi was willing to drop him his mats and his healing items. The pre-fire coming in, not going to be able to connect with that one, and A lot of these players, what they try to do here is they try to predict the moment that wall breaks. As their opponent is spraying with their AR, the moment that wall breaks, they want to time their shotgun shot perfectly to hit them. And that's what Texi and Noxy do so well with their opponents. You can see Noxy with that shotgun in hand right now. They're trying to time a pre-fire perfectly. Noxy crouching on this far left side of zone here. Tries to sneak up on his opponent. Not going to be able to now. Noxy feeling the pressure as he's down to low ground. Does get full box. And Noxy is in a very tough situation here. He gets knocked. And now it's Kwantang and Victor V's time to shine. They have to start to mount their comeback now. Gain a little bit of momentum, a little bit of traction here, but they have to take out Texi first. Texi left as a solo. 148 HP for him. And he's trying to get a solo clutch here, and if anybody can do it, it's going to be Texi here. But he tries to jump in, but he gets hit very hard there, but it's not going to be enough though. He goes down 61-29. The away team starting to mount their comeback with 15 minutes of play remaining in the second half of play, our last half. Victor V putting up the pressure down this middle lane. He does have that wall, but looks like he loses it to the likes of Texi. We did hear before the round, they are very worried about Texi's ping right there. Because Texi does have a hard 0 ping, lives in the Dallas area, is able to grab these walls first try consistently. It looks like we do have these two players going at it. Looks like it's Victor V and Texi. As Victor V is spraying up from the low ground, he's putting up some pressure on the high ground. Texi shotgun in hand. You can see him again. He's going to be trying to pre-fire these players. You see shotgun in hand, waiting for them to make a mistake. A 185 tag, massive tag there for Texi, but he's not going to be greedy for it. He's going to work his way back. Drops minis and healing items for his teammate. Able to grab the wall, makes a wide edit. The shot's coming in from his left side. Texi has to be mindful here. Remember, he did hit a 185 tag on Victor V. The shot coming in, and it's Texi to hit another one. Noxy does get hit again, but he's able to drop some more minis. Kwantang putting up the pressure on this left side of zone. Misses that shot there. The shot's coming in. 33 tag. He's not able to grab that wall, though. He has to try to find some time to grab the wall. He's not going to be able to. 215 mats remaining for him. Another 33 wide tag. They're just trying to connect hard on this left side. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to go for that pre-fire. With only 125 HP, he's got to be playing from distance. And he's got to be very mindful here not to take too many shots. Four builds remaining for Noxy, sitting on low ground. Another tag for Kwantang. He gets tagged. Just 12 damage from distance. Another 50 dig from distance. Gets the elimination, hitting a crucial shotgun shot from distance. And he's trying to go for the elimination as well. Which he does just that, so Kwantang's able to sneak a shotgun shot in there and get that elimination. Now he's working his way over to his opponent. Grabs the wall, shotgun shot in hand. Is he going to be able to find it? Victor V playing from distance as well. Texi back in the lobby. Now it's up to Noxy to see if he can solo clutch. Noxy only on 8 HP. Can he pull off a miracle? He needs to hit some kind of one pump here. Shotgun in hand. He is ready to rock and roll. He needs to hit this hard shot here. Otherwise, the away side is going to gain even more traction, even more of a comeback. But Noxy right now, he's just trying to do whatever he can. Grabs the wall, trying to sneak in, sits in the cone, and it's not going to be enough as Kwantang is there to grab the elimination. 11 minutes and 20 seconds remaining on the board. A share of $1,000 prize pool is on the line. You can see they're taking it extremely slow today. The fewest amount of points we've ever had in FBL history, 61-38 here with only 11 minutes remaining in the second half, as Quanting sets up a beautiful peek right there, beautiful piece control, but he does get tagged just enough. You can see he was fully prepared for that pre-fire, and all his movement is so intentional, ladies and gentlemen, such intentional movement, so that's why he's so good in creative. Texi another 38 tag, 240 mats remaining for him. One more shots coming in as Texi grabs another tag, so he has to fight the time to heal as Victor V spraying from distance right now. Looks like he's trying to put the pressure on Texi, who just popped those minis. Ooh, what a shot from Texi as Victor V just get tagged right there. And now it's up to Quantin to try to drop down his opponent, which like he's not there, unfortunately. So plenty of mats to work with though for Quantin as we are now approaching our last quarter of play. 10 minutes on the board here. And Quanting is able to get another elimination. That's going to be 8 for him. 47 for the away side, 61 for the home side. The away team mounting a comeback. At one point was 42 points down, but now they are starting to mount a comeback. Quanting does lose that wall right there, so Quanting has to work his way back. Has set on a peak right there. 63 tag, but 66 damage taken. Another tag coming in. 9 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. The home team needs to find some time here to gain more and more of a lead. They want a healthier advantage here as Victor V tries to set up a right hand AR peek. Victor V jumps up, cuts him off, and gets the elimination. So Victor V with another one, and Quanting and Victor V get some more points for their team. 61-54, only 7 points separates these players. Victor V trying to grab the wall, loses that one. He has to work his way back. He's full box right now, but he's going to be able to work his way back. You have Noxy trying to connect with these shots as well. One more shots coming in. Not going to be able to connect with that one though. 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining on the board here, and only 7 points separates these pairs of players. Looks like Quanting did actually already use that slurpfish. Only 2 minutes remaining in his inventory. Now trying to grab that wall, but he's not going to be able to pop in those heals, as well as he's now feeling some pressure from that right and left side. Both these pairs of duos are playing so close together, but it looks like Texi and Noxy are going to actually play separate, playing from 2 different sides. You can see the strategies coming into play here. Texi and Noxy, they tend to play from 2 separate angles, trying to have those AR beams pinch their opponents. But it looks like Quanting and Victor V are going to be playing from the same box, as Quanting tries to sneak up on Texi, but Texi is ready to go. Victor V as well. 164 HP for him. He's trying to grab these walls, put up some more and more pressure. Victor V tries to grab the wall, trying to slide over to his opponent. Can he try to connect with a hard enough shot here as he's continuing to put up some pressure this far left side of the zone? He has to escape back by these boxes. He does not want to get tagged. A 94 tag, so he wins that trade. Now he's trying to go to low ground as Quanting is able to clean up that elimination there. Gets a 33 tag on the finish. It looks like they're able to grab that one. And the shot coming in. And are we about to see a comeback here as Quanting and Victor V yet again are so close to catching their first lead of the entire night here with just 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Kwantang on low ground, tries to sneak up on their opponent. You can see right here, it's just a matter of time here before Kwantang gets another one. So for the first time all night, the away team is in the lead just by 2 points. So 2 points separates these pairs of players, and you can get those 2 points back just by getting 1 elimination. And it looks like Victor V and Texi are right here battling it out. Texi's the one to get cracked. He's only 24 HP. He has to try to find some time to pop those minis. And it's Victor V down the middle lane. And what a match this has turned out to be. Grabbing the wall again is Victor V. Victor V putting up some more and more pressure down this middle lane. Loses that wall, so now he has to try to get it back, which he does. Hitting up another peanut butter peak. Looks like a 60 tag coming in as well. 230 match remaining, but he does get tagged just slightly there by Noxy, who gets cracked, and now he's in a tough situation because he's getting sprayed from 2 different angles. And now it's Kwantang with 10 eliminations for him. He's our kill leader in the house right now with the most eliminations of the night. 5.5 minutes on the board, and Kwantang needs to stay strong here if he wants to have a share of that $1,000 prize pool. And after missing that shot, he takes some more damage, and he has no more heals in his inventory. And Noxy is there, trying to put some pressure on his right side of zone. Kwantang feeling the pressure, and Victor V is there. They're both going to be in the same box, trying to find some time to heal. And Texi's going to be the one to put up some more pressure on low ground. Less than 100 HP, though, for him, and 100 mats remaining. It's so intentional. All these drop downs, these players. A nice little 17 tag in the distance right there. It does have him whited, and Victor V in a very peculiar situation here. He goes for another free fire, but you can see Texi sitting behind those walls right there, patiently waiting. The arrow beam's coming in here as Victor V tries to set up a right-hand peek. Texi tries to go down to low ground. Both of these players with the scoreline this close and a prize pool this large, they have to take smart peeks. Noxy tries to be aggressive, and look at the scoreboard now, 61 to 55. Is he gonna be able to jump in? But it looks like Victor V is there, and the away side has just won 5 rounds in a row to climb their lead now to 11 points. At one point they were down 42 points, and now they're back in the lead by 11 points now. The biggest comeback we've seen all week. As Texi and Noxy are feeling the pressure, they get tagged. And with 3.5 minutes on the board, Texi and Noxy have to start making a move. Texi's gonna be the one to fall. Now we need to see some Texi magic here. As he tries to sneak up to high ground, he has to try to find elimination here with 3.5 minutes on the board. It looks like Victor V and Nox are going to be the ones to try to utilize that timer to their advantage. They're trying to take their sweet time, not even making a move. They're just trying to jump in, they're trying to withstand him. Texi's just trying to jump in, grabs the wall, tries to go for the full box, not going to be able to. Can Texi pull off a miracle here as the clock is ticking? He has to try to grab the wall, which he does. Misses that one as well. And he's just unable to grab these walls. Shots coming in. Tries to jump in here. Is he going to be able to connect? He has to try to find something that's his. The clock is ticking and Texi's becoming anxious. He just wants to get in. He's able to grab that wall though. Does jump in though, shotgun in hand, and Texi's gonna be the one to go down. So Kwantang and Victor V get their 6th win in a row, now with a 20-point lead. And now Texi and Noxy, they have to try to come back. They have to be aggressive here, and they're gonna just try to jump in here. Tries to phase in, hits a crack, but he gets tagged 185, sets up a peek, and he's able to get the elimination there. Nothing stands in his way, so he's able to sneak one back, but it looks like Kwantang got an elimination on the other side, so now it's a 1v1 scenario. Noxy not doing what he needs to. And now it's Texi versus his opponent now. Looks like Kwantang, so Texi versus Kwantang. He's trying to jump in. Texi does go for the full box here. Able to grab the wall as well, sets up a window peek. And you can see what Kwantang's trying to do is Kwantang is just trying to run. Misses that shot. Is Texi's only 43 HP now, and Texi just really wants to wrap this round up. Somehow pull off a miracle shot here. As Texi is now working his way all the way back. And this is why this box fight is it's such a hard concept. These players are fighting against the clock. It's not about who can wait. Ooh, but Texi tries to clean it up, but only on 43 HP. Kwanting able to grab that one, and that's 7 rounds in a row they've won. And your winners are certainly going to be Victor V and Kwanting with the biggest comeback of the week. Less than a minute remaining in this one. Kwanting with 14 eliminations, going to be your kill leader, as he is going to be the one to go down. So 45 seconds on the board, 72 to 90. And Noxy and Texi, they have to just run in at this point. They have to make some magic happen. They're just trying to run in. Looks like Texi's going to be the one to go down. A 137 tag for Noxy. And it's going to be all over, ladies and gentlemen, as Noxy's not going to find enough points in this round. With only 20 seconds left, he's not going to be able to do it, unfortunately. So now, this round is just for bragging rights, because your winners are going to be Kwanting and Victor V. What a performance from Kwanting to have 15 eliminations coming up big when it matters. What a performance from Kwanting and Victor V, the biggest comeback we've seen all week.